G'day guys, welcome to another Creaky Gamers production. This is just a short battle report playing Battle for the Pass down at the local shop Hall of Heroes. We turned up for a tournament, but there was only 3 of us because of Father's Day. So just had a quick pick-up game versus Jackson and his nicely painted big Waagh versus my Khorne list. So let's have a look.
Army overview.
Yeah, I'll just get a video here. So the Khorne. And I'll go through my list so that I've got the Rage Thirster is the General, Blood Secretor, Slaughter Priest, Wrathmongers, Blood Reavers, 3 Skull Cannons, more Wrathmongers at the back, 40 Marauders, and 10 Blood Reavers, another 10 Blood Reavers, and then the big Waagh is led by, what's his name? This guy?
Kadash Grimchosen.
Kadash Grimchosen. And he's a mega boss on a Maw Crusher.
He is a mega boss on Maw Crusher who wields the 2 broken halves of Gitsnick.
Right.
Is he not in the list?
What items has he got?
He has the default items of Gordrak Fist of Gork, so I believe he's armed with...
Oh, it's Gordrak. It's someone posing as Gordrak.
It is someone posing as Gordrak.
Alright, and then there's 10 Hard Boys, 5 Brutes, a Shaman with the Hand of Gork.
Yep.
A War Chanter.
2 War Chanters.
2 Water Chanters.
One with the Fix and Beat and the other with the Get 'em Beat.
Get 'em beat.
10 more Hard Boys.
Yeah.
5 Hard Boys and 6 Piggies.
6 pigs. Alright. Deployed for Battle for the Pass. Waagh, turn 1.
Battle round 1.
Okay, so battle round 1, I'll just give you a brief overview. I've got a mixture of video and pictures here for you, but we're playing Battle for the Pass, and those 2 objectives are worth 2. So you can see there's a unit of 10 Hard Boys are going to go after that objective there. But the main thing with Battle for the Pass is that you've got to get on both objectives early, even if you lose units, because that initial scoring, if you fall behind, it's hard to catch up unless you've got some sneaky shenanigans to get onto the enemy's home objective. So the big Waagh's going to get onto the objective down the bottom of the page there, you can see, and the Khorne will have their chance to counterattack. So in the Khorne turn, the Marauders get one of their ridiculous long bomb charges that they usually get, and they score both objectives. So the Khorne take a little bit of a lead early on turn 1. Okay, so you can see the Marauders have got stuck into the Hard Boys, but the Hard Boys have taken a few with them and they're fighting on. The Skull Cannons took a few wounds off the Maw Crusher, and we're on to turn 2.
Battle round 2.
Okay, so battle round 2, the Maw Crushers moved up into the middle of the table. That wood in the middle of the table is tangling terrain, so we're both trying to avoid that. And the Brutes are going to try and get a long bomb charge into the Marauders on the Khorne right flank. And up the top of the page there you can see the Gore Grunters sneaking around that flank. They use their Mighty Destroyers move to get a little bit of an edge there as well.
Gore Grunters will make a free move.
Yep.
So they'll move their 9, position themselves around the corner here.
Start command phase, combat phase.
Oh, sorry, before they move.
Brutes re-rolling. Oh, 11. Here come the Brutes.
Alright, attack to charge the Mega Boss.
Big guy. Yep. Oh.
10 inches. +1, -2.
I will put him this way.
Going up my poor little blood bags.
More than 3 inches away from this.
Okay, so the Maw Crusher takes care of those Blood Reavers, but the Khorne are racking up a few blood tithes here and there. The Hard Boys and the Brutes have been dispatched by the Bloodthirster and the Skull Cannons, so that's the end of them. So it looks like the big Waagh is attacking on their right flank, and Khorne are holding on their own right flank. So we're swapping sides of the table. So Battle for the Pass is on here.
Not go above 30 points.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was...
So the Brutes are gone there.
So,
a few more wounds from the skull cannons, and big Waagh.
Battle round 3.
Okay, so the big Waagh has won the roll-off again, and so the Gore Grunters have snuck around this flank here. Mighty Destroyers move and all, and there's some Blood Warriors trying to hold them back. But the Maw Crusher's going to get stuck into them, and then a sneaky Hand of Gork, the great big Hand of Gork, got some 10 hard boys into the backfield, and the hard boys are going to charge the Wrathmongers that I'd kept back there, and they're going to do a sneaky take of our home objective. So well done, the big Waagh. They've taken the Khorne's home objective, and they might hit the lead here.
For the big Waagh, +2 for the drama.
So they're +3, so they need a 6. Drum roll. 7. They've made it.
So with a 10 charge, they will staying in the mighty dove formation.
It's all pretty cool. Nice sneaky objective still though.
Okay, so as you can see, we'll freeze the action there. So those Ard boys, End of Gorked into that position, and they're going to take on the Wrathmongers. So they'll make short work of the Wrathmongers. The Wrathmongers do a little bit of damage back to them, but not enough to do anything major. And they will take the Khorne home objective. So a sneaky manoeuvre from the Orc Shaman, getting those boys over there. And then in the Khorne turn, these Marauders are going to head towards the big Waagh's home objective. That's the didn't really want to go through the tangling terrain and try and take on the Maw Crusher. So I'm going to use the Skull Cannons to shoot at the Maw Crusher. So the Skull Cannons and the Bloodthirster are going to move in this direction, and the Marauders are going in the blue arrow direction, if you get my drift. Anyway, next turn.
Battle round 4.
Shame, I was hoping to tag the Bloodthirster, but we can make it.
Start boys holding that objective. These guys here.
As well as go around there. So roll up those too.
Okay, so the big Waagh won the turn roll off again, and the Gore Grunters got stuck into the Skull Cannons. You can see with the yellow arrows pointing the Marauders with one of their ridiculous long bomb charges, being able to turn one of their charge dice into a 6, got around behind and got onto the big Waagh's home objective. The Skull Cannons had already taken care of the Maw Crusher, and so it was the Gore Grunters who got stuck into the Skull Cannons and took a couple out. But this combat here, the Skull Cannons will survive with one of them left, and then the Bloodthirster will go in. And so if you look at the summary here, at the end of this turn, end of the Khorne's turn, there's no more Gore Grunters, and we've summoned a Wrath of Khorne Thirster. So the Gore Grunters were there, they're gone. And then we managed to gather 8 Blood Tithe plus, and we've summoned this Wrath of Khorne Thirster. So with the addition of the Wrath of Khorne Thirster, and there's not much left on the table for the big Waagh. So it looks like it's going to... So finally the Marauders hang on to that. There's a Warchander there, but he's about to die, and these guys ran up and took that objective. And what was the final score, so I remember?
That'll be 30 to 25.
30 to 25. Alright. Much blood for the Blood God. Okay, so thanks for the game, Jackson, and I'm interested to know the result of this game. The Steam Tank list. So many Steam Tanks. So the big Waagh took on the Hayden's Steam Tank list. So it looks interesting. It was in the balance when I left to go and do some Father's Day stuff. Anyway, so thanks for the game, and thanks for watching, guys, and please like and subscribe. And sorry about the short format for this one, but I thought I'd just throw it up. Might be interesting to some people to see how it went. So thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye for now.
This show is awful.
Terrible.
Disgusting.
See you next week.
Of course.